What's up, everybody? Soul here with another sort of Convallaria video, and she is here, Serende, and she is looking pretty great from what I can see. Can't wait to pull on her. Let's get right to it. Now, I have to apologize. I did not get a preview video out on this one. I've been super duper busy these past 2 weeks, and it's been pretty hectic. I want to say I've looked at the art, and it's hard to really compare. I warned that this is going to be an ongoing thing with future characters. I started warning about this about 2 months ago or so, and with this one, I don't see any clear link. I do see some resemblance between the devil, and I see some resemblance with Justice, but that doesn't really seem to match her. But I don't know. It kind of does, kind of doesn't. I don't know. I'm in between, but I definitely see it with the devil and Justice. So we're gonna try those tarots. Get a legendary on the first pull. Are we gonna get lucky? Divine Grace. Here we go. And so, first advisor. Now, as you can see right here, I don't see, in her splash art, I don't see a tremendous amount of things that link her to the devil card. I do see some resemblance. It's bizarre that her color scheme is this green and black, but then the splash art, it goes with this red, which kind of takes it to the devil in that way. You can see that these characters are kind of onerous to her. I like that in this art, you can see very clearly she's got a hoop for an earring with that chain linking it, which is symbolic of what they got going on with the devil art, where they wear that noose around their neck. That could easily be a reference towards that. And then, of course, you got that bondage-esque apparel where we got, you know, belts around the neck. That's a big deal in the devil tarot, and with the devil tarot, you know, philosophy and meaning. It just basically means that they have signed themselves up to something big, and they kind of, it's self-inflicting, but they can't get out of it. This, that, and the third. It's symbolic, but yeah. So we got Serende on our first pull using the Devil Tarot. I also see a resemblance with Justice, but yeah, it's tough. Now let's talk about the Astral imprint. We were incredibly lucky to get her right away with that first pull. And I will tell you, I see that this is a very powerful signature weapon. Anytime you get that 2 energy back, it's something you just absolutely want. And then, of course, like it says, after a character creates an item or triggers object for the first time each round, it recovers 2 energy and increases attack and defense by 15% until the start of the next turn. Yes, Yami, hello. But yes, that is, oh my god, this is a very powerful signature weapon. This is something that we're clearly going to want because she's trying to trigger those objects, and she's creating items quite often and having plenty of energy to do so. Seems like a big deal, so we're going to go for it. We're going to see if we can't get one, and then I'm going to test it. I'm going to see just how much she absolutely has to have this. Let's see, we'll stay on theme. I don't have the same luck pulling for these astral weapons usually, so ooh. Let's see if we do. Evergreen pendant's a good sign to start because I love that trinket. Okay, double-sided halberd, what up? Evergreen pendant. Doesn't look like we got it. That's unlucky. The cat was trying to warn me. Justice. That's the other one I see for her. Of course, the 4 flowers symbolizing the 4 figures at her feet. She literally is holding a sword in a similar fashion. The issue I have with both cards... Dang, Yami. What are you getting mad about, girl? What are you so loud for? Sorry, guys. Anyways, she is... We don't see any linkage between the Roman numerals at the top of the cards, and usually that's a pretty strong indicator. And so I didn't see that with either one, and that makes it tough to say. But we really don't know what we're getting into when we have AI impacting this art the way we know it has and does. I think we'll stick with Devil. Yep. And hopefully this helps us. Look at that, we get another legendary. Come on, let's get this signature weapon. Oh, I skipped right over, didn't I? We got it. Perfect. Perfect. So, this is exactly what we wanted. I'm going to stop right here. There's lots of pools coming up, lots of things to be concerned about, and so we've started to hit the bank on that one, but I'm pretty excited. Let's take a look-see what we got going on with our girl over here. Oh, not that girl, though. She's definitely our girl. Come here, Yami. Come sit, chill. Yeah, why are you restless? There she is next to the consistently neglected Shaq Lulu. What are you yelling about, girl? Yeah, what are you mad about? Okay. You got food? You got water? Your window's open? Relax. Let's see here. That gets her up to level. And yeah, that's what we want. We're going to go ahead and raise that bond too. So that's my suggestion. Clearly, devil cards really worked out well for us on these pools, so I'm going to suggest you do the same. And I wish you the best of luck in your pools. Once again, I apologize for not getting that preview out. I've just been busy. And I'm going to be honest with you. Audience is growing on this channel, and I've talked to the devs, and I've been talking to them, and I really would like some good resources to do those preview videos on, and I haven't quite got that. I haven't got some permissions to use some of those good resources ahead of time, and I would like that. They put out a little bit of a preview. I'd like some permission to do the same of a higher caliber content, rather than just looking at a Chinese website and reading off of it. That's a bit of a disappointment. If you drop the quality of your content, it can be a little bit of a disservice to anyone who's interested in the game, looking at it, and possibly considering coming in. And so you tell me what you think, but that's one thing that really bothers me, and I've been talking to XD Studios about. So I would like to kind of have some better resources prior to these characters come out, because not allowing us to use these resources off like the test server ahead of time seems kind of silly when we already know what these characters do from the Chinese side, and I really can't think of too many situations where they've changed things between the Chinese release and the global. So we're definitely going to go through these ranks. We're going to level them up. I'm going to test everything, check it out, see what works best, and get back to you with all of that information. I am so excited to do so. Things are looking extra great. As you can see, my favorite event is here. Tower of Adversity. It is back, and Serende is here just in time for it. Man, that is awesome. It feels like we had to wait forever for Tower of Adversity, and then we had to wait a huge amount of time for a second version of it, Season 2, and now we've gotten this Season 3 relatively quickly. They are cooking over at XD Studios, in my opinion. So, with that said, huge shout out and thank you to my soldiers. You guys and gals, and your support are the ones that allow me to make the pools, to get the content, to get everything rolling. So huge shout out and thank you for that. I deeply appreciate you. If you too want to support the cause and become a soldier yourself, make sure you check out the link down below for our Patreon, where you can do so. There's also a link for our Discord where we talk all things Sword of Convallaria and then some. So make sure you join us and come check that out. And yeah, good luck in your pools, guys. I can't say it enough. Devil seems to be the way to go. Until next time, I will catch you later. Bye.